James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow.
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so let's talk about one of my favorite subjects to talk about on this channel. I feel like every time I talk about this guy, because people know that I'm not like in love with Turki Alalshikh like the rest of boxing is, right? We'll just say it like that. But if I say something positive about Turki and anything he is doing, you can trust that it's coming from a good place, because I'm not in love with Turki Alalshikh. That's just the truth, right? So I actually like this idea from Turki, and I wanna really just get my thoughts out there on this, because I think this is very interesting, because as many of us know, Turki Alalshikh did recently purchase the Ring magazine, and he's planning on putting on events in the UK and the USA. Now, these events will not be Riyadh season events, because Riyadh season only runs for like a certain couple months during the year, and that's really what Turki uses to advertise, Saudi Arabia, his country, i.e., aka sports washing, right? What he really cares about, his main goal is Riyadh season to advertise his country. But I'm fair, but I'm from, like Joe Cortez says, Turki Alalshikh is a big boxing fan. The guy does love boxing, right? We can give Turki that much. He bought the Ring magazine, right? And he has stated that he plans to put on like these events in America and in the UK. And these events will be exclusively held through Ring magazine. So the way that I've read from what he said, how it's going to work is, the only way that you'll be able to watch these events is you have to subscribe to Ring magazine. And he stated the following, and I quote, "I am planning to do Ring magazine cards in London and USA to promote the magazine, and you could watch it when you subscribe to the magazine," right? So we know that Matchroom Boxing, we know that Queensberry Promotions, we know that Golden Boy, we know that Top Rank. We know these are all companies that are under the Turki Alalshikh umbrella. So you can expect anybody on those platforms, or those promotional companies, to be in play here, right? For these kind of cards. Now, there's positives and negatives to all things, right? And I think for me, like I don't look at this as a negative. There are negatives, but I actually look at this. I look at this as some positives. Why? Because I've always talked about in boxing that I think these promoters need to think outside the box. And to me, this is out of the box thinking. I like this idea, because we know that with the rise of technology, print media isn't what it used to be. So people aren't just going out and buying a magazine and subscribing just because they want to have the physical copy of things. To me, this is a way to advertise a magazine, to get people to maybe read Ring magazine and enhance the profile Ring magazine. And I gotta admit, I'm a pretty creative guy. I think out of the box with a lot of things. I wouldn't even have thought of this. So I give Turki credit. This is a good idea. And I think it'll give Turki a chance to maybe like familiarize himself more with the UK and USA boxing markets. If BT is wrong, if True School Sports is wrong, right? And Turki is not going to be just a moment in time, and Riyadh season won't just be a moment in time, and if Turki is here for the long haul, like everyone likes to think, then I think that these kind of cards are gonna give him a better feel for, the UK boxing market and the USA boxing markets, because these are markets where he hasn't really spent a lot of time and done a lot of shows. That's just the truth. So and then I think these cards will allow him to know better which fights should be in the UK, which fight should be in the USA, which fight should be in Saudi. You know what I'm saying? So I like that aspect of it. I like the aspect of the fact that this would give more fighters dates, more like champions, more prospects, more contenders. It would give them more dates to fight. And at the end of the day, I think that's probably been the number one thing plaguing boxing this year, is that we have so many fighters, a lot of talent. There's so many unheralded guys that can't really progress their career forward, because boxing doesn't have enough dates for all these fighters, right? And promoters don't want to risk losing their money on guys they feel they won't get for sure return on investment on. So I just think, to me, I see more positives with this than negative. I think it's gonna enhance the Ring magazine brand and give them advertising. Turki will get a chance to familiarize himself more with the USA and UK boxing markets. It gets more dates for fighters, and yeah, I think those are all positives. The only negative, in my opinion, the only negative to this is that if you gotta subscribe to the magazine, you gotta pay to subscribe to the magazine. Well, look, we exist in an era in boxing where There's already a lot of streaming services like DAZN and ESPN Plus, and pay-per-views run rampant. Turkey's even charged for pay-per-views, right? PBC's charging a lot of pay-per-views. So the pay-per-view market has really saturated the boxing programming market, and I feel like, really and truthfully, like a lot of boxing fans are overcharged. They're overcharged, and they're being mistreated. So them putting this behind the paywall, it's still going to be a tough sell if they are putting it behind a paywall. But I think apart from that, for the hardcore boxing fans, this is a good thing because it's going to keep more fighters active. It's going to get people to maybe read and pay attention to Ring Magazine more, which I think is great. And yeah, I mean, I like this. Out of all the things Turkey has done and said, idea-wise, I think this might be the best thing I've seen, honestly, right here. Just the fact that there's going to be another avenue for fighters to stay active, and that there is a plan to promote boxing in the USA and London, which I think is smart, because one of my main critiques of Turkey has been that a lot of these fights that are going, some of these, not all of them, but some of these fights that are going to Saudi are fights that should be in the UK and should be in the USA. And I think by fights always going over there, you're going to be killing the markets in the USA and the UK. And I don't think boxing will be at its strongest if the USA and UK boxing markets are not, healthy, honestly. Because I don't make the rules. I know boxing is a global sport, but the USA and UK are strong markets for boxing, and you'd be nothing short of a retard to not at least acknowledge that. So I that's what I like about it. I think this is going to help keep the USA and UK boxing markets afloat and still going. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be watching this closely, because to me this is very interesting. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Turki Alalshikh talking about separate non-Riyadh season Ring Magazine cards, where you have to subscribe to the magazine to watch these cards? What do you guys think about that? What are your positives? What are your negatives? Give me a new perspective, because I know that you guys are pretty smart out there. Sometimes I be learning things in the comment section, so educate me. What did I miss that I'm not talking about in this video? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you click right over here.